Girl, I can't lie.
Have you ever seen a cute outfit on social media and when you go to comment to ask where it's from, you're hit with the dreaded response, "It's thrifted"? Me too. Sometimes I feel like people get a sense of pride when they tell others that their outfit is thrifted because it means that no one else can get it. But I always want you guys to feel like you can buy stuff that I buy, even if a majority of the things that I wear come from local shops. So here's how I find clothes that no one else has. When I don't feel like going in person to Goodwill, I get my clothes straight from Depop. Depop is very similar to Instagram and TikTok and Pinterest in the fact that it will feed you stuff that you like. So really, in order to find clothes that you're really gonna resonate with and clothes that you'll actually buy, you have to look up the appropriate keywords that match your personal style. Like TikTok, like Pinterest, like Instagram, Depop literally feeds you what you already like. The thing about me is that I definitely have a lot of streetwear elements to my style, but I also have a lot of chic elements to my style. I like elevated basics with like maximalist accessories like bags and shoes and jewelry. So some of the things that I looked up initially when I was getting into Depop is that I looked up stuff like Y2K, Save the Queen, Aldo, Pinterest inspired. Just take one day to look up those keywords. You may not find what you're looking for, but we're really only doing this so that Depop has an idea of what you like. I think the first thing that I looked up when I was starting to get into Depop was definitely a lot of Y2K and Save the Queen, because I was really into a lot of textures and maximalist clothing back in 2022. Like I said, not really so much anymore. I'm more into elevated basics, but that's kind of stuff that you like, definitely look up those keywords. But something that I find even more beneficial than looking up keywords is just stalking your favorite influencers on Depop. Trust me, I'm pretty sure all of your favorite fashion influencers do in fact have a Depop account, but they all may not be selling on there. But like I said, they're definitely using it. And on Depop, you're actually allowed to see people's likes. So basically, Depop works in the same way as like Instagram, but instead of just like seeing a bunch of videos and pictures, you're basically just seeing people sell a bunch of stuff. And if you like something, you just double tap it and then it'll go into your likes category on your profile. I'm not sure if you can change this or not, but if you make a default Depop account, anyone's likes is open to the public. So for example, let's use me for example. If you like my style, just go to my Depop, then go to my likes and see the things that I like. Because if you like my style, then you're probably gonna like my likes too. And then once you go into my likes, you'll find sellers that sell clothes you really resonate with. And Depop definitely sees that activity. It sees what you're liking and it will try and feed you more of it. But it's important that you do all of this in the span of one day, because the very next day, once you go to sleep and wake back up, Depop will refresh its discover page, and it will literally give you everything that you are looking for. Everything. From the cutest shoes to the cutest bags to the cutest accessories, your discover page is going to be filled with all the stuff that you like. And that's honestly how I find a majority of the stuff that I wear. I just go on my explore page, I scroll, and I'm like, I like that one. Add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. And that's how I shop on there. But in order for me to actually buy a product, a lot of things need to happen. There need to be some seller requirements. The first requirement is that a model has to be trying on the clothes. Do not buy anything from Depop that isn't being tried on, because it doesn't give you an accurate representation of how it's gonna look on your body. And I just feel like that's a very, very risky move. Kind of like how people don't really watch hauls where they're not trying it on because it's kind of pointless. It's the same thing. So personally, a rule of thumb for me is that if it's not being tried on, do not buy it. Because when people aren't trying on their clothes, they're not trying it on for a reason. It probably fits really weird, or the material's really bad, and they don't want to try it on and have you notice that. So anything that's not tried on, steer away from that. Hi guys, in honor of uploading in the summer, I want to give back to you guys. So I'm gonna be doing giveaways in every other video. And I'm gonna be giving away the same exact thing a style mystery box from yours truly. So here's how this works. If you win, I'm gonna ask you to send me a Pinterest board of your personal style and your sizes. And once I get those two things, I'm gonna go out in my city and I'm gonna shop for you guys. I'm gonna curate the perfect outfit for you and you won't even know what's inside because it's a mystery box. All you have to do is follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and then answer the question below in the comments. I'm gonna be announcing the winner in my next video. I would not be anywhere without you guys, and I just want to give back. So I hope you guys enjoy these little videos and the giveaways along with it. Back to regular scheduled programming. Make sure your seller is actually active. And for me, a great rule of thumb is that I make sure that my seller has been active within a week. If they haven't been active within a week, they're not gonna ship you your package. Trust me, I've been in situations where I've bought off Depop and it just never came. Never shipped, never nothing. They literally just like ghost you. And you don't wanna be in that position. So please make sure the seller that you wanna buy from is actually active. And for me personally, when it comes to shopping on Depop, I steer away from official shops and instead just shop in people's closet. Depop was originally created for people to just buy other people's items from their closet, but a lot of people have a lot of established clothing businesses that are run through Depop, and those businesses usually contain a lot more expensive clothing. And everyone knows the way Depop runs. A lot of these girls go to their local thrift shops, buy a shirt for $5, mark up the price and say it's $30. But I feel like when you're shopping from someone's closet directly, they're a lot more likely to be a lot more generous with the pricing. And in my opinion, it's cuter. Because if I like you and I like your style, and this was once something that you thought was super cool, super nice, super stylish, and that you've probably worn a couple times, I'm more likely to buy that rather than if someone were to go to a thrift shop, find a shirt and like guess, oh, I think someone's gonna think this is cute. If you specifically don't think it's cute, it's probably not going to sell. To identify an official shop in someone's closet, usually if it's an official shop, they have their own logo as a profile picture. They have all their rules in the description box. Their photos are like super professional. You can tell they're using a ring light and a tripod to take the photos. The background's really nice and professional and stuff like that, which is really great for the buyer. Definitely. But like those Depop shops, those official Depop shops, their prices are astronomical and I just simply cannot afford that. And that's usually how people get scammed on that. But when it's someone's closet, their profile picture is usually just a picture of themselves, and they'll probably try on the pieces by taking a picture of themselves in the mirror, like a mirror selfie basically. People's personal closets are a lot more chill, it's a lot more vibey, and that's kind of what I prefer because the prices are usually cheaper. For anything that you're buying, there should only be one size. If someone has multiple sizes of one product, that is the sign of a scam. Most specifically, that's a sign of a drop shipping scam. A drop shipping scam is basically when someone buys from your shop, right? And let's say the warehouse for this clothing item is in China. A drop shipping scam basically just has you purchase the product for them. So instead of you keeping the product in-house and you shipping it to them like from your backyard or something, you honestly just make the order for them from China, and then the product goes from China to their doorstep and it never even passes to the seller. You don't want that. That's a drop shipping scam. Because usually in drop shipping scams, like I said, they don't have the product in front of them. So they actually have no idea what the fabric feels like. They have no idea how the fit is. They just don't really know about the product. And for a lot of these drop shipping scams, they don't even use their own personal photos. They use photos from the internet or photos from like Shein to try and promote the product. So if there's like multiple of a piece, that's probably a sign that it's a drop shipping scam and I wouldn't buy from there. For everything on Depop, there should only be like one of it. For me personally, I love Canadian sellers because the US dollar is a lot stronger in Canada, so you can get a lot more bang from your buck. So if someone is a Canadian seller, I know that I'm stocking their whole page because I know that I can get a lot of clothes from them from a really little price. On the other hand, UK is where I'd steer away from. I think Depop is actually based in the UK. And like I said, the US dollar is not that strong in the UK, so you'll essentially have to be spending more money, not only on the clothes itself, but you have to pay billions for shipping, and you don't want to do that, honey. You don't want to do that. So for me, I try to stick to Canadian and US sellers. And if you're buying more than like 3 items from the same shop, always ask for free shipping. They will most of the time give it to you. Because when you buy more than 1 item from a shop, they're just like super appreciative of that, and they're way more likely to give you free shipping. I wouldn't buy bundles from a shop that wouldn't give me free shipping, honestly. Okay, like I said, I'm a Depop fiend. Literal fiend. I buy a lot of my clothes from there, and I kind of want to show you how I've been styling my most recent pieces. This is an example of an outfit. Some of the pieces in this outfit I got from Depop. I got this top from 2nd Street, which is like a vintage store all over America that sells not only like good quality like secondhand clothing, but a lot of vintage stuff as well. When I saw this top, I was like, whoa, because it took me back to like the early 2000s, even though I was just a little kid back then. But so picking up this shirt was definitely something that I knew I would wear very often. I actually wore this exact outfit out on the town with my friend last month, and I got so many comments on the top. Everyone asked me where it was from, but it's from 2nd Street. Like I said, had to get clothes that no one else has. In terms of the skirt, I got a skirt from H&M. H&M is like that store that I go to for all of my basics. If I need a nice, simple top, some nice jeans, and in this case, a jean skirt, I go straight to H&M. Originally, when I bought this skirt, I was trying to get something a tad smaller. Like, I was very into the micro mini, and this is micro mini, but this skirt is the size 6, which is a bit large for me. Usually I go down to like a size 4 or a size 2, but I actually kind of appreciate that I got it in a bigger size because I feel like it fits my hips a lot more. And also because it fits my hips a lot more over here, it doesn't really fit my waist too much, but I can always kind of like pull it down to make it a little bit longer, fit my hips a little bit, or if I want to be a little bit shorter, I can easily bring it up. I feel like if I got my correct size, I wouldn't be able to manipulate the skirt that way, so I'm actually kind of fortunate that I got the size 6. And then the shoes in this case is the piece that I got straight from Depop. They're really nice, surprisingly comfortable. I thought with the way the shoe was built, it would not be comfortable, but it's actually pretty nice. For heels in particular, I always like a sling bag because it kind of secures the shoe as I'm walking. I don't like anything with a thong heel because thong heels are so painful to walk in. You don't even want that. So I thought this was like super cute. It's also cheetah, which is very on trend at the moment. The only thing that I kind of wish was a little bit different about the shoes is that the sling isn't as tight as I want it to be. Although it is supportive, it could be a little bit tighter so that I feel like my feet and my shoes are kind of one, but it's not so loose to the point where I can't like wear the shoes. So yeah, I really appreciate this thrifted slash Depop outfit. So this is the second outfit that I want to show you guys. I actually don't think this outfit is like 100% done. I was looking at myself in the mirror just now and I was like, oh, I feel like something's missing with this outfit. I feel like there needs to be like a belt over here. I feel like there definitely needs to be some sort of like cut in this area because I'm not used to wearing pants that don't have belt loops. Like this is like literally capri. They don't have belt loops. So something just kind of feels a bit off. But I'll probably take the camera off and figure out what's off with this outfit later, and maybe you'll see the finished product on my Instagram later today. But for now, this is what we're working with. I just kind of want to show you guys another outfit with a piece that I got from Depop. I got this shirt from Depop. I got it from this like one seller. I totally forget her name, sorry. But I bought this back in the fall and I haven't really thought of a way to style it until now. And one thing that I really stand for that I recommend you guys do when you style stuff is style tones together. Things don't necessarily have to be the same exact color or the same exact shade. They just need to be the same tone. And what I like about this outfit is that although this is orange and this is red, they're both the same tone, therefore they go together with the outfit. So yeah, I really like this off-the-shoulder top. I love off-the-shoulder tops because it really shows my shoulders and my clavicle, which I really like. Okay. And then I'm also wearing some black capris from H&M. H&M. And then lastly, I'm wearing these shoes from Jeffrey Campbell, and this is the finished outfit. So yeah, hopefully by watching this video, you know how to shop for things that no one else can get. But the thing about getting clothes that no one else can get that I didn't really talk about before is that a lot of people think that just because you have unique clothes, it means that you have good style. That's not true. You can wear the most unique, original piece in the world, but if you can't style it, you don't have style. So I really don't want you guys to put too much emphasis on trying to get like exclusive, limited edition clothes, because really that stuff is not super important. It's really all about how you style those clothes that will make you a truly stylish person. But if you are looking for some unique clothes, hopefully this video helped you. Okay, bye!